Hi there, my name is Alunokran and this is GSN 24 Live Sports News. Coming up in our news update for today, Ghanaians will not forgive GFA should Black Stars fail to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. Kwasi Nyantakyi, Zamalek interested in Ghanaian forward Kwadwo Mahalo Poku, Chan 2024 draw, Senegal to face Nigeria. TFO Jabil overcomes breathing problems to win. Jeddah Stern determined to reclaim her national title. World record is possible, Chip Njicic. Now to our stories in detail. Former Ghana Football Association President Kwasi Nyantakyi has called on the current administration to ensure the Black Stars qualify for the 2026 World Cup. His statement comes after the senior national team failed to secure a spot in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON, marking the first time in 20 years that Ghana missed out on the tournament. Ghana finished last in Group F with just 3 points from 6 matches. With the World Cup qualifier set to resume in March, Nyantakyi has urged the GFA to take all necessary steps to guarantee the Black Stars qualification. He emphasized the importance of the upcoming World Cup, saying, and I quote, "The 2026 World Cup is a big deal for Ghanaians, and should the Black Stars fail to qualify, Ghanaian citizens will not forgive the Ghana Football Association, GFA," he told Asempa FM. Nyantakyi further reminded the GFA of the historical significance of the tournament, as the US last hosted the World Cup in 1994, when Ghana also failed to qualify. He stressed that both the GFA and the government must work together to ensure the team's success. Quote, "The last time America hosted the World Cup was in 1994, and at the time Ghana did not qualify. So the GFA and the government should do everything possible to ensure the Black Stars qualify," he added. The Black Stars will face Chad and Madagascar in their remaining qualifiers. After 4 matches, Ghana is second place, tied on 9 points with group leaders Comoros. Egyptian giants Zamalek are reportedly preparing a move for CF Montreal and Ghanaian forward Kwadwo Mahalo Poku in January. The 23-year-old, who endured a tough campaign at Montreal last season after playing on 515 minutes of football, could be heading to Cairo should an agreement be reached between the two sides. The 14-time Egyptian champions are interested in the initial loan deal before making a move on a permanent one. However, Montreal will only allow a highly rated winger leave for an outright purchase. Poku joined the Canadian outfits in 2023 after winning the 2022 MLS with LAFC for $1,750,000 in general allocation money. His first full season with Montreal was largely blighted by injuries, leaving his future at the club uncertain. Despite the reports over his move to Egypt, Opoku has reported for pre-season and Montreal travel to Tampa, Florida for preparations. The former Ghana Youth International arrived in MLS from lower tier side Atram Divisere. In his title-winning season with LAFC, Opoku made 34 appearances, featuring in all regular season matches. He played a huge role as LAFC won the title for the first time, following a dramatic final against the Philadelphia Union. In other news, the draw for the 2024 African Nations Championship CHAN Finals was held on Wednesday in Nairobi, Kenya. The tournament features only players who ply their trade in their domestic leagues and is a platform to showcase the quality of homegrown talent. Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda are the co-hosts of the 2024 edition as a dress rehearsal for the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON Finals. Kenya were the seeds as hosts in Group A and have been drawn with 2-time winners Morocco and DR Congo, as well as Angola and Zambia. Meanwhile, defending champions Senegal are the top seeds in Group D, a 4-team pool, and will face Congo, Sudan, and Nigeria. 2 teams must still book their places at the finals, with Algeria, Comoros, Gambia, Malawi, Egypt, South Africa, and Gabon to participate in the qualification campaign to fill the slots in the draw for Qualifier 1 and Qualifier 2. In tennis, former world number 2 Ons Jabeur was in tears on court as she struggled with breathing difficulties during her second-round Australian Open victory. The Tunisian later said she had an asthma flare-up but recovered to beat Colombian Camila Osorio 7-5, 6-3 at Melbourne Park. Jabeur, a 3-time Grand Slam finalist, appeared to be coughing and tapping her chest before leaving the court for medical attention after just 3 games. Quote, Very, very tough to breathe. When I was younger, I was diagnosed with asthma, she said. I tried to use the inhaler and it didn't really help. So I was with the doctors and let's see, we are going to do some more tests and see what's going on. She added that it would have been very difficult to continue if she had lost the opening set. In South Africa, comrades and Two Oceans champion Jetta Stern is determined to reclaim the South African marathon record that Glen Rose Japa broke last year. Japa set a stunning new mark of 2 hours, 22 minutes and 22 seconds during her debut at the Cape Town Marathon, surpassing Stern's previous record of 2 hours, 24 minutes and 03 seconds achieved at the Valencia Marathon in 2023. Having held the national record for 3 years and breaking it twice during that time, Stern is now focused on reclaiming her place at the top. Stern congratulated Japa on breaking the national record, stating that it was no longer a surprise to her, given the athlete's relentless work and ethics and dedication to her craft. In our final story, earlier on Wednesday, women's world record holder Chip Nyantakyi was confirmed as the headline name in this year's women's race in London. The Kenyan 30 ran the fastest time in history by a female athlete at the Chicago Marathon in October, clocking 2 hours, 9 minutes and 57 seconds. Chip Nyantakyi's feat saw her surpass Ethiopian Tigers Tasefa's previous record by nearly 2 minutes and become the first woman to run a marathon in under 2 hours and 10 minutes. Quote, "The London Marathon always brings together the best athletes in the world," said Chip Nyantakyi. "I didn't know setting the world record in Chicago was possible, but I came to realize that dreams can come true," unquote. Chip Nyantakyi will be joined in London by her son and compatriot Paris Chepchirchir, who holds the women's only marathon world record. This is what I have for you for now. Do like and subscribe. I'll be back with more.